Welcome everybody. In today's LEGO review, we are looking at the Beach House, a new set released for the LEGO Creator 2021 line. Specifically, this is called the Surfer Beach House. I accidentally left the word in the beginning. And this is a 3-in-1 set, but given by the vast majority of viewers here, I'm pretty sure the majority of you here and me personally, are here for the main build. This main default build, and to be quite honest, I looked at the other two builds and they weren't that interesting, so I'm telling you, the majority of you watching will probably take no interest in the other two alternate builds, so I'm not gonna waste my time taking apart the set twice and rebuilding it twice. It's just too much time and it takes way too much stuff. Like, I don't have the time for this, and personally I don't really like the other two builds anyways, so we're going to be focusing on this one, and I apologize in advance if you wanted to see the other two. So let's get right to it. Starting with the main beach house itself, it's a corner-like build, and I am not really one for beach houses, but I will say this looks pretty nice. The outside is comprised of a lot of marine-like style things. Like, for example, all the water stuff is down here. This is where it connects to the ocean, and then the rest of the beach, or like the ground solid land, is more on this side. And I don't know, I see this palm tree, and I don't know what to say about it. It would be cooler if this tree was on land rather than growing on the side of the pillar here on the water. For me personally, I just feel like the placement is a little bit on the weird side. Regardless, there is a lot of things happening within the exterior. There is a lot to look at in the exterior, perhaps, and even more on the inside. We've got a little crab down there, if you can see it. On the railing, we've got this little patio. We got a buoy right here. I think that's what it's called, or like those life-saving rings. Little drink there. Got a box of pizza, a chair there for your minifigures to sit. Got a pretty nice tile here for the roof. That's a pretty nice design. On the top, this is a rotating surf sign with a surfboard on the top. It's a lime green surfboard. Got a little bird on top of this roof. There's a little green main patio, if you will, and you got the surfboard again. Yeah, and then the ground entrance is where you enter, and then down here you got, like, I think this is like a shower station. So that's where, I don't know, if your feet get all sandy and stuff, you can shower. Turning this around, you got some windows here, some flaps here. There's olive green surfboard here, or sand green, and nothing much more on this side. So the majority of the stuff is mainly comprised of these two fronts right here. This is how you're going to want to display the set. Now, can this set open up? Yes, it can. In fact, not only can you open up on this side, but also on this side. So not only can you expand the house like this, you can in fact create another whole new corner slot by just doing that. Thus, this is why the surfer sign is rotatable. Now you have a completely new layout here of all different types, but the elements have been the same, and this is all the same build. But just from folding this alone, you can see this entire building has transformed to look something completely new and different. And that's one of the things that's one of the things I like about this set. So if you're doing this on the city, I would see this as the more ideal option. It gives you more options. Obviously, that will leave the interior completely small and exposed, but on the bright side, we can actually look at the inside without taking anything apart. So in there, we've got a bed, refrigerator, sink on top, and all that. Nothing much down here. We show you the patio already. And then at the bottom here, you got all the scuba diving gear right there. And then I don't know if you can quite see beyond there. That is a little drink counter. And here we have a cashier. And up here is just a little some flowers, some potted plants, and nothing too much there. So that's pretty much it for the house here. Yeah. That's actually surprisingly, I would rant on forever about this set, but there is just simply not a lot. Other than the color scheme is pretty good, makes it look very marine-y. You know, that there's a brown, green, white, yellow, blue, and brown, and yeah, so it may seem like a catastrophe of colors, but I think it's appropriate given that this is a beach house. So that is it for the main build, surprisingly. So allow us to take a look at the other stuff in this set. This set has a couple of side builds of animals, and one of them here is a dolphin. Very bright colored dolphin. Love how it's built using the Mixo's eye. And brick built animals are pretty cool, although I would prefer specially molded pieces, like special molded animals, but not bad for a brick built dolphin that can have a tail that can be rotated up and down. It's okay. I'm all for it. It's okay. Definitely has a funny expression, but yeah, it's a pretty good dolphin. The color scheme is pretty nice. I wouldn't say Lego did anything bad here, and then I don't see any improvements needed for this little build. The other two things here are this mama turtle and baby turtle, or just turtles. Yeah, these ones I don't really like them. They look, they're okay. Especially the mama one. I don't know. The color scheme just seems off, and turtles should be like green. Why is it this color scheme? The baby one, slightly better, but not any better. I don't know. I'm not too much of a fan of these guys, but it is what it is. And lastly, there are two minifigures in the set. We got the main beach person right here. He's got this little I don't even know what he's wearing. I forgot what it's called, but that's his hair. We've seen that face print before. The face print isn't new. It's appeared in other creator expert sets, and then I believe sets from other lines. We've seen that face before, so it ain't new. And we have this young girl, who's I guess also has a passion for surfing. So yeah. Again, same thing with the face prints. Nothing new. It is an existing print. And I guess the minifigure selection is okay. I guess, well, this is going to be useful for if you're building more civilian figures for your city or something. If your city needs like a population of people, then these would be some average, good, normal citizen minifigures. Here is the box. Very bright box. As you can see, it has a really bright background. This is set 31118 with 564 pieces. So there is that. And let's turn. Oh yeah, you got the other two alternate builds there. And then on the other side, we've got, yeah, just some more images of the main build as well as the alternate build. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this box. So is this a good set? Well, the price to part ratio is a little bit out of the ordinary. This is a $70 set, 70 Canadian dollar set, and this has 564 pieces. So the price is a little bit on the high side, but apart from that, it's okay. I wouldn't recommend it. Unless you're really into these kind of beach house like builds. But it's a mediocre set. It's not weak, but it's also not a strong set. So I don't know. I have neutral feelings towards this set. I don't really have any hates or love for this thing. So, but I wouldn't recommend it. You know, I would say use your $70 budgets, if you had a $70 budget or a higher budget, to probably spend on a much better set than this. So there's that. There hasn't been a creator set so far, in my opinion, that has the other two alternate builds that have been interesting. This one particularly didn't really hit the spot. So again, I'm sorry if you wanted to see the other two builds, but I'm pretty sure, like I said in the beginning, the vast majority of you are here for this main default build. So yeah, so there's that. So that is it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more, and we will see you all in the next one. And if you want to see the other videos, make sure to check them out throughout the entire channel. Alright, we'll talk to you again in the next one. Bye for now.